Health Department has issued an urgent warning after one person died of a heroin overdose and 3 others.
Vast quantity of cocaine on board, some 5 tonnes or just under that. What they did is they basically seized it.
London Gateway, Essex, Britain's newest deep-water port. The kind of facility where thousands of containers arrive every week from every corner of the world, stacked dozens high, moving through automated cranes into a logistics chain that services half of southern England. A container ship arriving from Panama, 37 containers removed one by one before Border Force maritime officers could reach the one they were looking for. Inside it, shrink-wrapped packages, holdalls, a ton of cocaine, packaged for distribution, destined for the streets of a country that was never its declared destination. That is not a dramatized scenario. That is the NCA's own description of exactly what happened at London Gateway on March 20th, 2025, except the street value was not £48 million. The NCA's senior investigating officer Paul Orchard confirmed it. Around 1 ton of cocaine seized in a container shipped from Panama, containing a coverload of ceramics and kitchenware, officially being shipped to Norway. Street value approximately £80 million if cut and sold in the UK. London Gateway is not a one-off location for a dramatic headline. It is a documented, active, repeated target of South American cartel cocaine importation, and the raids are still finding what they're looking for. Before we go through every layer of what London Gateway represents in 2026, who is behind it, and what the NCA's own intelligence says about the scale of the supply chain targeting Britain, let's be honest. A port seizure gets a press release and a minister quote. Nobody explains what Panama has to do with a county lines dealer in Birmingham. That's why British Front Media exists. Subscribe now. Reason number 1. London Gateway has become one of the most significant cocaine interception points in Britain, with multiple record-breaking seizures in 2025 and 2026, all linked to South American cartel supply chains. The March 2025 seizure was not isolated. In June 2025, Border Force officers at London Gateway removed 37 shipping containers from a vessel arriving from Panama to access a single target container and found 2.4 tons of cocaine in over 2,000 blocks, with a street value of £96 million, ranked as the 6th largest cocaine seizure in UK recorded history. Then, in February and March 2026, Border Force executed 2 further intelligence-led operations at London Gateway, producing approximately 5 tons combined. 3 tons concealed in banana crates in February and 1 ton inside South American wine containers in March, with a combined estimated street value of £416 million. One of those seizures became the 6th largest cocaine interception in UK history. The port has produced multiple top 10 seizures in under 12 months. The UK Home Office confirmed that container vessels are now the primary method used by organised crime groups to smuggle cocaine into the United Kingdom. London Gateway is not one location in an operation, it is the front line. Reason number 2, Border Force seized nearly 150 tons of illegal substances across all UK border points in a single year, a 40% rise, intercepting drugs on 269,000 separate occasions. The scale of what is being found, and the scale of what is still getting through, is confirmed by Border Force's own published statistics for the year ending March 2025. Nearly 150 tons of illegal substances seized across all UK border crossing points, a 40% increase on the previous year. That total represents a 24% increase in individual interceptions. Drugs detected and seized on 269,000 separate occasions during the 12-month period. Mike Tapp, the Minister for Migration and Citizenship, acknowledged the significance plainly. Thanks to the excellent work of our dedicated Border Force teams, massive quantities of lethal drugs are out of circulation. And yet Border Force's own data makes clear that every ton seized represents a fraction of total supply. The NCA confirmed last year that cocaine production in South America is at a record high, with wholesale prices at a historic low. The cartels can afford to lose shipments. They price interdiction into their operating costs. Britain cannot afford to lose the interdiction race. Reason number 3. The NCA and international partners seized 230 tons of Class A drugs in 2025, mostly cocaine, with a UK street value of over £18 billion. And still, the supply continues. This figure came directly from NCA Director General Chris Farrimond at the launch of the 2026 National Strategic Assessment, 230 tons seized in a single year with international partners, mostly cocaine. A material proportion of that was destined for Britain. The previous record UK seizure, 5.7 tons in a single container at Southampton in February 2024, the largest Class A seizure in British history, with a street value exceeding £450 million, was itself preceded by records of 3.7 tons and 3.2 tons, each broken within 2 years of the last. NCA Director Farrimond also confirmed the smuggling methods are now operating at the scientific frontier. Cocaine is being altered at the molecular level to bond into legitimate cargo materials, charcoal, glue, plastic, so that the cargo itself becomes the narcotics, invisible to conventional scanning equipment. Border Force can scan what arrives at London Gateway. It cannot scan something that has chemically become the container it is travelling inside. Reason number 4, Operation Venetic, the NCA's EncroChat takedown, produced 2,437 convictions, exposing exactly how cartel cocaine moves from a London Gateway container through UK distribution networks to street level. The cocaine that clears London Gateway does not distribute itself. It moves through a professional, structured UK distribution architecture, and Operation Venetic's EncroChat intelligence provided the most detailed picture of that architecture ever assembled by British law enforcement. By the 2026 National Strategic Assessment, Operation Venetic had secured 2,437 convictions, mostly of serious drug criminals, following the infiltration of the EncroChat encrypted communications platform in 2020. Those convictions revealed the mechanics in granular detail. Matthew Byrne and Bo Devlin, sentenced to 21.5 and 17 years respectively, attempted to import around 5 tons of cocaine from South America via Antwerp and UK ports, moving product through Essex storage units paid at £10,000 per month and laundering profits through Hatton Garden gold bars at £40,000 each. In the Northeast, Kevin Taylor was jailed for 27 years for a plot involving more than 200 kilograms with a street value of £68.75 million. Cocaine smuggled from the Netherlands inside gas canisters, welded shut and repainted to look identical to legitimate industrial equipment. Every storage unit, every gas canister, every Hatton Garden jeweller is one layer between London Gateway and a street dealer. Those layers are how the cartel moves product without touching it. Reason number 5. The DEA conducted a week-long global surge against the Sinaloa cartel in August 2025, arresting 617 people across 23 divisions and seizing 7,469 kilograms of cocaine. The cartel kept operating. The supply chain that runs through London Gateway has a name and a headquarters. Between 25th and 29th August 2025, the DEA conducted coordinated enforcement across 23 domestic field divisions and 7 foreign regions, arresting 617 people and seizing 7,469 kilograms of cocaine, 480 kilograms of fentanyl powder, 714,707 counterfeit pills, and currency and assets worth close to $13 million in a single week. The target was the Sinaloa Cartel, the same organization whose co-founder Ismael El Mayo Zambada pleaded guilty in a US federal court in August 2025 to running a continuing criminal enterprise that flooded countries including the United States and others with cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl for decades. 1 week, 617 arrests, 7.5 tons of cocaine seized, and the following Monday, the cartel's remaining leadership restructured around the disruption and kept moving product toward Rotterdam, toward Antwerp, toward London Gateway, because the supply chain is not the leadership. It is the route, the port contacts, the container shipping companies, and the distribution networks that continue operating regardless of who sits at the top. Reason number 6. Cocaine-related deaths in England and Wales rose 31% in a single year, and the NCA confirmed that cocaine deaths, synthetic opioids and total drug harm to UK society now exceed £20 billion annually. The tonnage seized at London Gateway is significant. It must be understood alongside what happens to the tonnage that is not seized. Cocaine-related deaths in England and Wales rose 31% in a single year, according to Home Office data confirmed alongside the London Gateway seizures. Seema Malhotra, Minister for Migration and Citizenship, confirmed the stakes in a single sentence. Drugs gangs trying to import illegal substances into the UK are a blight on society. The NCA's own 2026 assessment also documented an additional lethal development running in parallel. Since nitazenes, synthetic opioids, first appeared at scale in the UK in June 2023, they have been connected to 1,000 deaths. Drug harm in all its forms, cocaine deaths, synthetic opioid fatalities, addiction treatment costs, law enforcement expenditure, now exceeds £20 billion per year in total cost to UK society. Every container that clears London Gateway undeclared, every tonne that reaches a distribution network unchecked, adds to that number in ways that will not appear in a seized goods report. So here is where Britain stands in July 2026. London Gateway Port, a tonne seized in March 2025, 2.4 tonnes in June 2025, 5 tonnes across 2 operations in early 2026, nearly 150 tonnes seized at all UK border points in 1 year, a 40% rise in seizures, 269,000 individual drug interceptions, 230 tonnes seized globally with partners, a Sinaloa co-founder guilty in Brooklyn, a DEA surge producing 617 arrests in a week, and the cartel absorbing the blow. Cocaine deaths rising 31% in a single year, £20 billion in annual drug harm, 670 people detained in coordinated operations connected to this supply chain, £48 million exposed, 1 tonne seized, and a container ship from Panama already at sea carrying its next shipment toward the same port in the same way because the supply chain that built this operation was never disrupted by the arrests. It was disrupted for a morning, then it adapted. Subscribe to British Front Media.